1. It says a rectangular closet is 2 feet deep. Okay, so 2 feet deep, 5 feet wide, and 7 feet tall. What is the volume of the closet in cubic feet? Okay, it's a volume of a rectangular prism, and so we use this one, but remember we said that volume equals length times width times height. So we're going to do 2 times 5 times 7. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 7 is 70. So 70 feet cubed is going to be our answer. Number 2, you need to make sure you're writing everything that I'm writing. A box of candy is shaped like a triangular prism and is shown below. How many cubic centimeters of candy can the box hold? Okay, so triangular prism is going to use that same formula, but remember we did our own formula of length times width times height divided by 2. So length is going to be 4, width is going to be 5, and height is going to be 9, and we're going to divide that by 2. So 4 times 5 is 20, 20 times 9 divided by 2, and then 20 times 9 is 180, 180 divided by 2 is 90. So your answer should be H. Number 3, Daryl is going camping and is taking the tent shown below. How many cubic feet of space will we have inside the tent? So we're doing that same thing. We're doing volume, and then we're going to do volume length times width times height divided by 2 because it's a triangular prism. So 4 times 6 times 10 divided by 2. I can take half of any of those, but I'm going to take half of that one. Do 4 times 6 times 5. 24 times 5 is going to be 120. Okay, so there we go on that one. Number 4. The Louvre Museum in France has a glass square pyramid in front. The sides measure 100 feet. Okay, and it reaches 72 feet high. How many cubic feet of water could it hold if it turned into an aquarium? Okay, this tells us a little bit thing. This little key word right here is that square pyramid, okay? That's saying that both sides are 100. So it's 100 by 100. Okay, so it's a triangular pyramid. So pyramids are 1/3 base times height, but we know that it's a square. I said maybe a triangle earlier, but it's a square. So we're going to do length times width times height divided by 3 is going to be the volume. So 100 times 100 times 72 divided by 3. And I can't take divide 100 by 3 easily, but I can do 72 by 3 easily and get 24. So 100 times 100 times 24. 100 times 100 is 10,000. 10,000 times 24, I would do that on top. 4. So 1. Okay, and then 4 and 2. So 10,000 times 24 is 240,000. So your answer is right there. Number 5. The Pyramid of Moon is a pyramid in Mexico. Each side of the bases measures 40. So the 40 here, and then 40 here, and then it's a 66 in height. How much treasure could you fit inside? We're talking about volume there. So remember I said it's 1/3 big BH, but we decided it was length times width times height divided by 3 because it's a square pyramid. So length is 40, width is 40, height is 66. Divided by 3. I can't take 1/3 of 40, but I can take 1/3 of 66, and it will be 22. So 40 times 40 is 1,600. 1,600 times 22 is 35,200. And I know I'm going pretty fast, but just for time and try to keep it on one video. Number 6. The box of cereal shown below has a volume of 192 inches cubed. The area of the base is 24. What is the height? Okay, so we're working backwards here. Remember, we're talking this way. So volume equals length times width times height. What do we know? We know this, okay? So I'm going to put that there. We know that the base is 24. Well, the base is length and width together, so 24 times h. Can I solve for h? Yes, I'm going to divide both sides by 24. 192 divided by 24 is 8. So I have 8 right there. Number 7, the pyramid of Kafah is a square pyramid, and it's 9 meters tall. The perimeter of the base, I graphed that, but really this should be this. The perimeter of the base is 100. So if it's square, that means all sides are the same. So if you take your 100 and divide by 4, every side is 25. How much buried treasure could the pyramid fit perfectly? Okay, so we're going to just find the volume again. So volume equals 1/3 base times height, or length times width times height divided by 3. So 25 times 25 times 9 divided by 3. Okay, so I'm going to take 9 divided by 3 and get 3. So 25 times 25 is 625. 625 times 3 is 1875. So our answer choice is C. Okay, number 8. The cube above has a side length of 4 centimeters. What is the lateral surface area? Remember, lateral surface area does not include the bases, so it would just be these 4 center ones. The area of each one is 16. So 16 times 4 is 64. Okay, what is the total surface area? You will then add the 2 other sides, so you would go 16 times 6, which would be 96 right there. Okay, number 10. The pyramid above has a square base with sides of 3 feet and congruent triangular sides with a height of 4. What is the lateral surface area? So really we just want the triangles. So 3 times 4 divided by 2. So every triangle is 6. So the lateral surface area is 24. Okay, number 11. What is the total surface area? So you would take that 24 that you found for the triangles and then add the 3 by 3 square, which is 9. 33. So J is 33. Number 12. The rectangular prism below has measuring 2 by 4 on the bases. Okay, so the bases are 2 by 4, 4 by 6, and 2 by 6. So technically the smallest, fattest bases are the actual bases. So I'm going to say that that's the 2 by 4. This is the 2 by 6, and the 4 by 6 is this one. Okay, so we're looking for the lateral surface area. So if we're saying that this is the base and this is the base, then I need to find the rest of it. So 2 by 6 is 12. This is 12. This is 24, 24. So 24 and 24 is 48. Plus 24 more is 72. So 48 plus 24 is 72, which is letter choice A. And then the triangular prism shown below is equilateral basis with the sides of 4 and a height of 4.5. And rectangulars measuring 4 by 7. What is the total surface area? Okay, well, we have 3 triangles that are 4 by 7s, which are 28. So 28 plus 28 plus 28, because that's these 3. And then we have a triangle that is 4.5 times 4. That's 18. And then 18 divided by 2. So this is 9, and this is 9. So we have 2 9s. So total surface area. We're going to add all those together. And we're going to get 102, which is J. And then our last one, 14. The pyramid shown below is made of 4 congruent equilateral triangles with sides of 6 and heights of 6.7. What is the total surface area? So really we need to find one triangle and multiply it by 4. So 6 times 6.7 divided by 2, and then take all that and multiply it by 4. 6.7 times 6 is 40.2. 40.2 divided by 2 is 20.1, and then 20.1 times 4. There are some other ways to do it, and if you can kind of see that, you might see that quickly and be like, oh, well, you could do it this way too. Yes, there are other ways to do it. So if you find another way, good, go for it. Okay, if you have any other questions, let me know.